and having all sorts of value.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I see a lot of working people here that seems to be having a currency that seems to be working.
As you descend in towards the city, you start seeing the what kind of races you're dealing with here. And probably the first races that you see that probably shock you. In fact, that you see the most of compared to other races. You see two very distinct, different kinds of frog people.
Do any of them look familiar to Phaedra?
Phaedra definitely sees Grung here.
Oh, good. Don't touch those.
Hmm? The
And
colorful
she'll,
ones.
Multicolored, some very small frog people.
yeah, there was a tabaxi that I knew once. Her name was Sits in a Jar, and she was on a mission to lick all of them. What'd she say? Taste the rainbow or
Yes.
something?
That seems like a very
Bad
bad
idea.
violation of personal space for the Gwang.
Taste
Shout
the
out to Turtle
rainbow.
Butter.
It also seems like a very bad idea, considering, if anything,
They're poisonous, but
yeah,
apparently it made her hallucinate.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume so. Usually brightly colored creatures are,
Yeah, so
because
I
they're not
mean
afraid.
the grung, and we ran into some nice ones. They weren't all hostile. So I mean, obviously they're living in civilization here.
Yeah, so those are the smaller of the two frog races. The other one uh, is medium, more human sized. Some of them are
Bullywugs.
Yep, some of them are green skin, some of them are gray, and some of them have more yellowish skin as they move around.
Look, croakers.
What?
What? Oh, bullywugs.
Bullywogs?
Hmm.
Mm, don't know if I've ever seen a bullywog before.
They're around.
Mm, obviously.
We
Not
should
cloakers,
try to.
croakers. Croak.
We should find our way to the shore. We have a limited amount of
I'm sure
time
they
before
have a
we have an
dock
issue.
here, right?
I can cast it again, just might need a rest, but
You said this was a marshland. Was this connected to a
Swamp.
river?
Yes,
Yeah, was it?
there is a river that's going north.
hmm
Hmm.
This
that's where the
apparent
building's off of.
Yeah. There's a grand palace made of gold here that's on the river. A lot of this is marshland, but there's also evidence that this is connected to a rainforest type jungle that's stretching out towards the south. But there are many reed homes and what looks like lots of pools of water being used off towards the west side of town.
Yeah, Shuri's right. We need to make our way. So, what's the game plan here? We're trying to get to the coast and get a ship, right? That's what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any information we can on the pirate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the people down here are not going to know anything about a pirate because a pirate wouldn't go for their type of wealth.
More than likely not.
And I doubt a pirate would sail up the river into a swamp.
Well, people at docks, this place has some. Might
True.
know something.
Maybe some of them have been out to the coast.
Yeah, they
Saying if
might.
we hit the docks, they might know more.
Yeah, their culture here might not, know much about it, but if they're out and about and seeing other parts of the world, it's possible they heard something.
Hmm.
I
All
just want
right.
to be able to
This
down
seems
some
like a lovely
water
place.
later.
Okay, in addition to the frog folks that you see, you do see humans, you see elves, but they all appear to be wood elves. You see fellow forest gnomes who kind of you know, seem to nod their heads as you pass by. You see halflings. You also see the occasional tall blue, kind of bluish figures that are definitely not elves and not to be mistaken with Lunissa.
The Navi.
No.
Would they recognize it as doppelgangers?
No, hold on. Let me get you a better description of them. Hold on.
Okay.
I did flip to my proper page.
Did you say tall and blue?
Mm-hmm.
Tall blue figures with greenish hair and webbed fingers.
Oh, sea elves.
Sea elves.
No, not sea elves. They don't look
Oh.
elven. These appear to be a different race altogether.
What are they called again? Because there are
Oh, Triton.
Tritons.
Yep, there you go. There appears to
Tritons.
be the occasional Triton walking around.
It's a swarm
here.
triton.
Possibly.
What is that? And Vader's just like curiously watching.
That's impolite.
Yeah, Phaedra, don't stare.
What?
I mean-
Everybody's looking at me because I'm a dwarf.
Everyone else is staring at our group.
All right, then
Why
stare
can't
back
I
as hard
be
as-
curious?
All right, stare back as hard you can.
You
Go.
realize that the only person that's not being stared at in your group that's visible is Will. Will's the only one that's not garnering extra attention. Everyone else is like giving weird looks at Phaedra, weird looks at Lunissa, and occasionally other people don't seem to notice it. The elves stop and pause and stare at Viren and Shiori as they walk by.
They stop and stare. Like they literally just stop what they're doing. to
They
stare at us.
they slow their gait and stare at you as they walk by.
They're wood elves, we're high elves.
This is more of a
Yeah,
humble
but
area.
they're still elves. Come on.
Well, high elves are a distinct race.
Subrace.
Subrace.
Hey, I'm technically also an elf.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, but
you've gotten
you're very
attention
obvious
for other
different
things, yeah.
You're-
Whereas
you're
people are
blue.
outright staring at you.
Yeah, you're blue.
I'll be the other
Lunissa,
guy.
it's pretty much only the elves that are giving second looks to the high elves.
Anyway, so what's the plan here?
Going to the docks.
Should we try to get some room and board?
Maybe,
from
yeah. This
we-
seems like a town that would export a lot of rich stuff, seeing they have a building made of gold.
we don't exactly have the currency.
Yeah, we're essentially.
No, but we can try and pretend, like try and get on board as protection, seeing there's a pirate queen around. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't knock free guards if we say we'll guard the boat for free.
Yeah, that doesn't sound shady.
No.
Hey, you got valuable things? I will guard them for free.
I'm just saying.
They might accept, like, they might actually accept guards, but they definitely would be very wary if we said for free.
Exactly.
Okay, for payment, then I'm just saying.
Oh, they can't afford
like-
us.
Let's just. What if we say we're bounty hunters looking for the pirate queen? Because that's technically what
that's
we
true.
are, right?
Hmm.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
mean, but then
Pretty
if she
I'm-
had ears out this way, she would know we were coming.
Yes.
I mean,
Roll
yeah, but
make an intelligence roll for me, please.
Who?
Who?
Everybody is chatting right now.
And sure, we're seeing like two of
Two.
them at least.
Okay, Viren, even as you guys are having this conversation, you remember that you're not exactly looking for the queen herself. You're looking for one of her captains, one of the people that
Oh.
work for her.
Oh, I
That are
thought it
in
was
her-
the same.
I thought.
Oh yeah, I
thought
thought
No.
it was the same.
Yeah.
No, the pirate captain of all captains is not that. Okay, the pirate queen does not have what you're looking for. One of her lieutenants, aka one of the other captains, has what you're looking for.
I mean, still mentioning
But
that.
you were locating her via finding the pirate queen.
So we're not looking for Captain Zram then.
Captain Zam is who you're looking for. She is not the pirate queen. That is somebody else.
Okay.
We can.
I have.
I'm.
some-
I'm still proposing team piracy, but
Then what's the name of the pirate captain of all pirates?
She's just known as the pirate captain of all captains. That's pretty much all she gives.
Okay, because I have down here Bugbear Captain Zram, pirate captain of all pirate captains.
No,
Sails to
Bugbear-
the east.
Zram is not a bugbear. Zram is a Thrickrin. She's in fact a blue Thrickrin who are known in this area, in the eastern continents.
Are tree trim?
Mhm.
Are they? I have no frame of reference.
Bug
Here's
people.
the problem with our.
Not bugbear.
Oh.
That's might be where the confusion lies. The pirate captain of all captains is a bugbear. The Zram is a bug person.
Problem with that plan, Looney, is we still don't know where the docks are. We still need to get to the docks. We don't even know if these people even know anything yet.
Yeah. So, questions first. Trying to get on a ship second.
Secondly, there is another issue.
She doesn't
We
like
can't.
men.
We just can't keep our friend hidden constantly, which we would have to do if we were hired on one of their ships.
Okay, Jesse, take care. Get some good rest.
Bye, Jesse.
Bye.
Okay, so we've got to deal with a dragonborn problem.
Yep.
Honestly, I think we need to leave this town in general right now.
Quickly or just tomorrow?
The sooner it would be better for our.
All right then. Well, I mean, let's just take a boat along the river or just walk along the river. Sure, there's gonna be a road going out of here somewhere. Or we could just hike it through the woods, or those big jungle area.
Being closer to the coast would be better.
Which way is the coast?
East.
West.
No, wait.
West.
Wrong way. Said the wrong map.
Ah, west.
West.
We.
West. Go west, young son.
To go west, you have to spin around in a circle.
Well, we always have a tendency to do better on the road, but
That's the name of the game.
hey.
Oh boy.
Fucking hell.
Sorry.
Fuck.
I can't be
Oh.
of much help with the traveling thing. At the moment, kind of out of spells.
Okay, well, maybe we could get. I mean, we have such wonderful luck with. Well, we have no money, so I can't get a cart. No, looks at Will. No,
I didn't say anything.
no, I. Does the whole what movie is that from? Meet the Parents, the Robert De Niro eyes looking at you thing, finger motion.
Yes.
Guys, look around you. I think these people are more in need of the cart than we are.
True. On foot it is then. We have a horrible record with carts anyway. We usually end up getting the
do.
horses killed.
We have a
Yeah.
god awful track record with carts.
Okay, well. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's just go.
All right.
Fuck this town. We're out of here.
I mean, there's a chance we could have gotten info in the town itself, but that's fine.
I mean,
Well, we
info is
can-
overrated.
If
Okay,
no,
so
no,
the
that's a good. No, no,
coast-
no. Thanks for stopping me,
that's
Barry.
I think we should just go to Ghost and blast every ship we see.
No,
No.
why
No,
does this
Will.
got to be all or nothing with y'all? It's
That is
gotta.
a
You got
very
there
bad
be a middle
idea.
ground.
That's a very bad idea, Will.
No. How about we spend just a little bit of time? I can re-up the invisibility on Urk, spend an hour and we can get what information we can from the dock workers, maybe. Try to get anything we can, and then we'll head out. How's
Do
that
we
sound?
do we have any idea? That sounds good. But do we have any idea what the flag looks like?
I feel like somebody asked that. Let me check my notes real quick. I'll try to do that as we try to recon info.
I don't have that written down anyway.
Um,
That was before I started taking.
Maybe
notes.
someone in town knows what the flag looks like, because that's something we might want to know. So if we see the
Yeah.
flag, we'll know that I can go stabby stab.
No. You don't
What
go
do you mean?
stabby stab. You shoot now.
That's
You
stabby
do.
stab
what
with
is-
rage.
Well, stabbing at a distance.
I was gonna say, arrows,
From a
longbows, and stabbing.
distance.
The person who invented the bow. I want to stab that person from way over here.
Alright, so we're going.
Yeah, the person that was
Good.
talking to you about Zram and anything like that was Roka.
Yeah, I don't have anything written down. I don't.
To the
Yeah.
dock.
Sorry.
All right.
To the docks!
Alright. So you find yourself passing through the center of town, which appears to be the main center of trade and commerce. You see various shops as you're walking through. You see various buildings with unknown uses. You see various places that are definitely food, restaurants and food stands, because the smell of food is wafting away from them. The food in question appears to be predominantly rice and fish. Seem to be the most common things around here. And these are things that you notice as you're walking through the center of town and heading what looks to be to the north, which is where the river is. It's also where the palace is located.
Yeah. Guess just try to spread out, hang out, make fast friends, see if we can get any info on
To
this
the docks.
once we get to
Split
the
up-
docks.
split
Yeah.
Split up, crew, and look for clues.
So you see a few tritons as you head up to the docks, and you can see other people pass them. You see like the occasional wood elf carrying something, some bullywogs that are carrying things to ships. But the tritons seem to seem to see you guys and turn to face you as you're coming by. And like one of them is like staring at Phaedra and just kind of inclines their head a bit and goes, "Are you forming another enclave here?"
Enclave?
I'd imagine that the dwarves wish to make nice with the locals here. I haven't seen dwarves in this town before.
This is my first time here. I have no affiliation with an enclave or anything, but I mean no harm.
Fascinating.
Mostly
So
just
you're just a random traveling dwarf, and you're here for some random reason.
oh, I'm a soldier.
Very interesting. The Triton kind of like lifts an eyebrow. Well then.
I actually was stationed down in the Chult area for a very long time, dealing with some issues in the jungle. And
The Triton seems to frown. I am not familiar with this Chult you speak of.
It's over to the west.
Well, perhaps I do not know as much about Azareth as I thought. I believed that there were only mountains to after the west.
Well, if anything has taught me, I learn something new every day. But I'm curious. You seem to have you been in this area for some time?
A few years now since we established an enclave here.
It seems like you guys got a pretty good commerce going on, from what I can
Yes.
see. Do you have any run-ins with pirates on your travels?
Not so much. That's more of a surface sailor concern than ours.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you do most of your transport underneath the waves?
But of course, we live deep underwater. We do not need to transport things above the water. There's no real reason for that.
Isn't there some sort of limit on things you can transport then? Because I doubt you guys can transport food.
Well, there are plenty of foods that can be transported.
No one would
Barrels
like
can
wet
be
bread.
airtight. Well,
Well-
no, barrels can be airtight.
Yeah, but they're
Watertight.
gonna
I
float.
mean, yeah, but salt water.
Bread is not really our thing.
Oh, you're missing out.
You're missing out.
Um, that's fascinating. I don't have the ability to breathe underwater. It's actually really.
Oh, you can have that later if you want.
Thanks, Will. Um, do you know of any, since you guys do your transport under the waves, do you have anybody you could recommend for we're in the, how do I put this? We're just getting some information if there's any problems that you guys have run in with pirates. Any captains that regularly sail the area from this port?
Well, this is not, not a port that travels in areas where pirates are well known. This is the capital, and they have the transportation from the river that it only skirts the very edge of the sea. The main seaports around here tend to be Andros and Miliva. They're to the northwest.
Well,
To
I
the
guess
northwest.
we have a location.
Yes, we do. And what was your name, Sir Triton?
1 second, please.
Polite dwarf. Sorry.
No, it's
Polite
okay. I
dwarf
just
is
didn't.
polite.
I didn't have the page open to the Tritons anymore, and I'd forgotten I need to pull a name out.
His name is Fish.
I'm gonna
Wow.
poke you. Poke. So my name is Chorus.
Chorus?
Mhm.
Fair to Stoneheart, pleasure to meet you.
What did you say the name was of those places were again?
Andros and Meliva
Andros and Maliva.
to the northwest. And Fader will give a nod. Well, good luck to you and your enclave, and I wish you much success in your endeavors. And she'll give a little bow.
To you as well, dwarf.
Sure, I'll just give a bit of a nod and a bow.
Do we need any other information? She'll kind of like to the group.
Well, if the pirates are mostly out there by Andros and Maliva,
We'll get more
Just head
information
out.
there.
yeah.
Alrighty.
Let's just. Did he say how far it was?
Oh no. Excuse me, Chorus.
Chorus turns back to you guys. Yes.
How far is it?
Well, it
What's the
depends
best
on
way to travel?
which way you travel. I would very much suggest you take a boat up the river and then just sail down the coast till you get to Andros. But of
So maybe-
course, there are roads that go through the a narrow woods that can take you there as well.
So would it be quicker to walk through the narrow woods?
Well, if you're looking to save money, it is quicker to walk through the woods. Yes. If you have enough cash, you can either buy your own transport that can take you up the river, or you can book a cruise, depending.
You use the same beetle currency as they do here?
Yes, although if you have other currency, I'm sure you can go down to the bank and get it exchanged.
Bah.
This is where there are enclaves that deal with currency of different kinds.
Up to y'all. Do you want to take a boat?
Personally, something does not sit right with me with this.
Well,
What?
thank you, Chorus. And
You are most welcome.
she'll give a hand. What's wrong?
Just something doesn't sit right with the way this currency is being handled, and I don't really know if I want to give them ours in exchange for whatever they view as equal.
Yes, but look at the people here. They're still living, not exactly poverty. They're working, and
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to hurt them.
It does seem odd, though, that the farmer reacted to not being. He wasn't. His words. He shouldn't have that. That's what stuck out to me as well.
That is also what is sticking out to me.
Sure, but
What if you were told that you couldn't have any of your magic equipment, Will?
well,
Just because you were a druid.
guess that would be an opinion.
And what if it was enforceable by law?
Who do you think you're talking to here? Law?
I'm just saying. Do you think that is right?
I have broken laws more times than I can remember. They keep
Phaedra,
changing.
wide-eye turns.
They keep changing as well. What's up with that?
My point is quite simple. I don't necessarily know if what might work for them. I don't necessarily. I feel it might be best.
Well, they
It's
don't
just war.
need to have the more, as you would put it, high valuable currency, perhaps.
I'm not saying that.
They
That's
seem
not
to be
my
doing
issue.
fine.
Again, not my issue. My issue is the way people are not allowed to have certain things. That is where my issue is.
Sure, I guess I can agree on that. It's a weird thing that I are not allowed to have it.
Should we
But-
really worry about this? Is this really our problem?
Yeah, it sounds like something that people probably will deal with in another 100 years or so.
We have a time crunch to go after, so we don't have time to deal with this now, anyways.
I mean, it's a fair point that you want to point it and like make note of it, but honestly, unless the people here have a problem with it, why stir things up?
I wasn't planning on it. I was planning on walking instead of using a ship and dealing with the currency.
There we go.
That's what I was trying to say.
I mean, I don't care which way we things.
Honestly, I don't really care what's out there in those woods.
So nothing dangerous.
All right, let's get walking.
And once we get out of distance, out of view of the town, we can not worry about Urk being not seen.
True, that's true. Perfect.
Yeah. Just do it that way.
Where we would have to worry about that on the boat.
We would.
Or pay an extra ticket for a person that's not there. That's not suspicious.
Don't worry about it. It's for my imaginary friend, Gregory.
Yeah, it's for Cinder.
Wait, you can see him too?
It's for Cinders, right? Little Cinder. All right. On the road again.
Is it a
We're on
road
the
though?
road
It's more
again.
like a
No.
path.
Is it a path?
It's a road.
It's a road. Fancy.
Fancy.
It's a fancy road.
Banter.
I'd
Fancy.
say I think we shouldn't even go along the road. Let's go hiking. Look at it.
No.
Look at these trees. So interesting. So nice. I wonder how they would walk.
Well, well,
We don't have time for that.
how long does that take? Yeah, I feel like that spell takes time to cast.
Oh, it takes 8 hours.
Yeah, unless you don't want to. If you don't want to sleep and do that during downtime, by all means.
Oh, I would like to sleep. Thank you very much.
Let's just stick to the path so that when we don't get lost.
Hmm.
Right.
I wonder what would happen if I cast that on the red gem.
Don't.
No.
Perhaps we should take a night here at the inn so that I can. No.
Well,
No.
I am
No.
regret. I am having regret. Hey,
See,
I'm
actually,
just.
Might
No,
be safer in my hands.
Might be safer in Phaedra's.
Will might cast a spell on it, and not understanding what it might do because we don't
And-
know what most spells would do if
And
cast
you-
on it.
know exactly what it'll do.
You know, actually, no. Keep it, Will. I
mean, the
trust you.
The only spell I am really planning on casting on it is Identify, and I already know
Mhm.
how that works. Like, it would be useful to have Identify up when we're on the seas looking for the particular sword.
I admit, the idea comes across me to do some shenanigans with experiments on it, but honestly, the best spells I could think would be probably plant growth, greater restoration, any healing.
True.
Oh,
Like you could cure a lot of disease and feed bunches of people, regrow the land.
I could cast transmute rock on it and then have it go all the way down to the core. It just creates a mud pool all the way down.
Okay.
I feel
No.
like that's going in the opposite direction of what I was saying.
As I said, weird experiments. It's just thinking experiments. I wouldn't do that because then would have to go and get it, and that's a trick.
Let's not experiment with the super powerful thing that we don't know
Hey, we don't know if it's super powerful. We just know it's powerful.
I say we limit it to either identify or
Mhm.
healing of magics for now.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Fair enough.
I still agree with Will having it for now because if anyone can remain hidden with it and not make sure it doesn't get taken, it'd be Will.
Man, I also have the elemental ring.
Fair.
How about keep that ring away from that thing? Just a thought.
Why'd you think it would interact?
I don't know these days.
Fair enough. All right.
Just be careful with anything that we let that thing interact with. Just think about like
And
how
the
much
magic
it-
bag of holding.
Mhm. Well, just think about it. How much it amplified that identify spell. Think about like what we were talking about. What if that fell in the wrong person's hands, like Aelin Gold?
Yeah, I know.
That's terrifying.
I think it would be best in the hands of a non-magic user. That way we are sure there is no foul play with it.
Yes, but a non-magic user wouldn't be able to keep it safe.
I trust Will. I can't
Trust Will not
control
not
everybody.
to hurt us.
I have to
besides-
have faith in other people.
Yeah. Well. Well,
Will has proven that he cares more about us than he lets on.
Oh, don't sell yourself for such a high price.
Once they're out of view and I guess far away enough from the city, she'll drop invisibility on Urk and she'll resummon
So-
Cinder.
So you guys have left the city and its relative safely, gone past the a bit north till you find the road, past the Golden Palace, past the docks, and then find a road that is heading. Well, there's actually several roads, but you do find the one going northeast that you were recommended.
Would she would she had needed to cast invisibility again for a second hour?
No,
Okay. So
no,
just
'cause
one.
you didn't stop at anywhere to buy anything. You just went and talked to somebody, and then you left the city.
Okay.
So Urk is probably very happy. It's like, I didn't understand why I had to be all invisible, guys. That sort of thing.
They don't like Dragonborn.
I don't like
They don't know Dragonborn and racist.
Yes. This world is very interesting, and I don't know if I care for it. For Faerun.
Yeah, didn't the last group that we sent here didn't like Talon and some other people have to like change their fucking this whole area because that's this world, right?
Oh yeah, just another place.
Very
Faerun,
racist.
I was not even allowed to be seen. Can you imagine?
Wait, you're seen?
Well,
Point of
Where will go?
fact, Will was actually seen by somebody on that trip.
Well, I mean, I met someone, some high priest or something.
Wait, you met somebody? Will, a high priest? Tell me.
I don't know what you're insinuating there, but you're
What's
wrong.
he or she like?
Or B.
Very fancy, a little bit upper class.
Oh, how did you guys meet?
Well, let's see. I turned into a hawk, and she took notice of it because apparently it's like a holy symbol or something.
Oh, yeah, very majestic. Oh, okay. So, like, you touched her on a spiritual level. Got it.
Yeah, something like that, apparently, yeah.
Oh, Will, I'd never see the day. You should have told me. I had no idea that you met someone.
I meet people all the time. What are you on about?
Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Tater blushes. And pet Cinder.
Something seemed to have gone past over my head there.
A lot of things go over your head, Will.
Wow, I didn't think
Wow.
someone of your stature would say something like that.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
What are you, 2 feet taller? 1 feet?
2.5. How tall is Will?
3 full, 3 full, 3 full.
Okay, so yeah, she's 5 foot. So not even 2 feet.
Right, shorty.
Sup?
Anyway,
Oh,
I was thinking I'm just gonna have a stop and talk to some people that might actually know more about this area.
Oh, you're gonna go talk to the trees?
Yep.
Have fun. Do you need me to throw sticks with you?
I'll do that later.
Okay.
Alright. You're currently moving across more plainish lands, like grasslands, but there's the occasional tree.
Are we? Well, we're on the road, but I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Just
On the
passing
road,
on
there's
the tree.
there's the occasional tree. There's a lot of grass.
Sup, Woody?
The tree, you just get the sense of it moving about, but like it's not really moving. It's just, but you get the sense like of it creaking.
It's moving for a tree. It's
Yes.
slightly rumbling its roots.
Hello down there. What are you doing?
Traveling. What are you doing?
I am here as always.
Yes, I see that. Speaking about here as always, anything going around here? Any creatures that would take up your notice?
Nothing in particular. There's always carts and small carriages going up and down this that all those flat rocks nearby. But they rarely stop and come up to me, let alone talk to me.
Yeah, they're rude like that. They don't even give you a wave. So anyway, there's nothing else going on around here. No big animals.
Big animals. No, nothing that big, no.
Okay. What about non-animals? Like, when do you have anything flying that usually would, land on your branches and cause them to break?
Cause them to break, no. But there are flying things that nest in my branches.
Oh, what you got up there?
Various birds and other creatures that fly.
All right. Anything bigger? Anything dangerous to someone of my size?
Oh, well, lots of things are dangerous to things of your size, even things that are much smaller than you. There are little bugs that can hurt you and possibly kill you.
Okay, bugs. Right, bugs. Keep a look at them for bugs. Are there swarms of them, or are they more solitude?
Well, in one of my branches, there is a swarm, and if you were to harm them, they would come out and potentially hurt you bad. But that's only if you would harm them. I do not think you mean them harm now, do you?
No, I don't really care for them at the moment.
All right then.
Well, I mean, it's a good talk, Woody, but we gotta get going. Hopefully, someone else will stop and talk to you.
One can always be hopeful of such things.
Right. Have a good day. Well, century.
You too, little one. You too.
Walks down. Nah, nothing much. Bugs.
Right.
Don't
All
kick
right.
trees.
Okay. Good to
I
know.
don't know why you would.
Because it's rude.
Again, I don't know why we would.
Yeah, no, there's possibly some creatures around that could mess with us. Even the small ones, so don't underestimate them by the size.
Looks at Will. Of course.
Well, they don't wield druidic magic. More like their bite could be stingy.
It's just the size. I mean, does not mean that it's not necessarily dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, where's a good stick? Maybe I can use it. Maybe I can use it.
Phaedra was like laying down in the grass and she just like holds up 2 sticks in her left hand, peeks out of the grass.
Perfect.
Yay!
Just what I needed.
Phaedra like sits cross-legged watching Will intently.
Ritual casting divination. And it's going to take 10 minutes.
Stick around. You might see something.
All right, let's see here.
Fuck.
How should we do it this
Just got
time?
that. Jesus.
2 sticks, you say? Let's do 4. I'm gonna snap 2 of them. Both of them.
Does that mean something?
No, I haven't done this spell yet.
Well, I don't know. I'm learning.
Alright then, let's see here. I'm gonna hold them all in a bundle and I'm gonna get ready to toss them up. Just gotta chant the right word and do the correct hand movement. And, so 10 minutes in, after just waving his hand around, mostly to trick Phaedra. And then he
Squints eyes.
tosses the sticks up into the air and have them land. The question he asks in his mind before the sticks hit the ground is going to be, will there be danger on the road ahead? So 4 sticks.
All right.
And the Phaedra is just underneath where the sticks are. So they're gonna land either on her or around her.
So they land in a straight line, like one after another, all pointing in the direction of the road.
Seems like a safe trip. Or it's pointing straight at the danger.
Well, which is it,
Well,
Will?
that's not really helpful, Will.
It is. I've gotten it down to 2 possible answers.
You
So
started
we
with.
talked Yeah, so start of 2.
And now we're sure it's 2.
Oh, Will.
What? Are you questioning my divination ability?
A little
Yes.
bit.
I have
Just straight
fine.
up,
I have so much more to learn.
Oh, fine. Here's the answer then. It would be dangerous for other people.
But it's not dangerous for us.
Hey, there we go.
I am picturing finger guns in my head right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely finger guns.
I'm pretty sure it depends on what ahead.
No, that's wrong. The sticks would have landed in the opposite direction if that was the case. Now shut up, Viren.
Shut up here.
Wow.
Oh.
You can clearly see from the bar that it's the darkest from this direction and the lightest from that direction.
I'm just gonna start moving now.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we continue before it gets dark?
Absolutely.
As fun as this has been.
It's only took, what, 10 minutes? That's nothing.
All right. Let's head on out.
Well, we'll never be wrong. He's just gonna bullshit an answer.
He's always a bullshitter. That's just Will in a nutshell.
Yeah, sure, is just gonna keep an eye out for any potential dangers as we're walking.
He is the ultimate nut.
I am a nut.
Fair response.
Full of nutrition.
Excuse me. Ooh.
Always a good sign.
That's a new one.
You know,
For the
I'll be
reminder,
happy
I have
if
a hard
something
stop
bad
at 3.
comes.
Perception.
All of us.
Whoever wants to be paying attention to what's going on out there.
We have Lunisa with a passive 27.
Yeah.
Apparently, fucking Will 23 and a 22 from Phaedra.
Don't I have advantage because Eyes of the Eagle? Oh,
I
is
think
it that
so.
one?
Yeah.
We gave you one to give you advantage of perception. You also have one that gives you advantage on investigation. So you
Yeah,
both of
you
those
got,
give
like,
advantage.
You're like full steampunk, like goggle
Yeah, hold
action up
on.
there.
And if advantage gives your passive a +5, doesn't that mean that your passive is a 32?
Oh,
Apparently.
All right. So
oh my god.
so the
Whoops.
ground beneath your feet is starting to vibrate as something as there seems to be something large pounding the ground as it moves in your direction.
All right, everybody off the road.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing
take
dangerous.
I'll pick out my new toy.
Let's hide first and surprise it if it is going to attack aggressive.
It's beneath the ground, isn't it? From what we can tell.
No, all you know is that something heavy is hitting the ground and
Oh.
causing vibration.
All right, people. Time to hide. Hold on. I got the must scroll through the spells.
Jesus.
Are you doing path? Thank you.
There it is. Advantage. There. 35.
Fucking hell.
I will-
All right. So
Congratulations. We rolled the same.
coming from
No, we didn't.
directly from the north rather than northwest, which you were traveling up the road from, you see two tall figures, each of them carrying a club and possessing only a single eye, just kind of tromping across the grasslands towards the section of the roads.
Oh,
What is that?
okay.
What is that?
The answer is it's dead.
Is there a check we can maybe make for our characters? I mean, as a player, I know what the fuck it is, but the character, I don't know if she would.
Sure. Make a nature check.
Will is also interested.
Yeah.
Oh. Plus 10 does not apply here.
Faded out. No. Is that one eye?
Yes. Hi, Pedro.
No advantage.
Oh, hi.
It's gonna be UI in a second. It's fine, guys.
So you guys are all hiding at the moment. Do you wish to jump out and attack, or do you wish to see if these guys will pass you by? What would you guys like to do? Or of course, there's always the come out and try diplomacy, but
Does anybody know what these things are? Are they? I mean, should we take them out? Would they be hazardous to the city that we just came from?
Any of our rolls, no. 16 to 20 to 17 might potentially.
well, the 17. Well, Will knows everything about Cyclopses.
Cyclops eye.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cyclopses typically are isolationists. They avoid contact with other races. They typically live in wild lands. They tend to be fairly reclusive. They sometimes keep herds of animals for food and prefer to stay, dwelling in small family groups, usually in like caves or rough terrain.
Aggressive?
That is a good question. They are not unreasonably aggressive. They can be talked to. They don't usually know much about magic.
No, I think we could just stay out of their way. I think these Cyclops, I believe they're called. They're probably not gonna cause trouble. Though they could absolutely cause trouble. But
They look big.
I mean, they can cause trouble.
Can I make an
as I
insight
said,
check?
as I
Chris,
said, they're not dangerous for us.
Chris, can I make an insight check to see if they're gonna like wreck stuff?
Are they on a warpath or are they?
Are they
I'll
just like
first roll.
traveling, or are they like on the warpath?
Are they skipping or stomping?
Well, they just appear to be heading
Making a-
south, which is not actually in the path of the city you just came from. The city is southeast.
Mm.
So they just seem to be having a stroll, possibly running. It's hard to tell if they're running away from something, running, just jogging because there's two of them. Maybe they see something that you don't that they're running after. It's hard to tell.
They're on their own business. I say we just stay out of the way and then we continue on our way.
All right.
Just like my divination told me.
What? You said nothing about cyclopses earlier.
I did. No, danger. This would be danger to someone else, not us.
But wait, if it's danger to somebody else, then we should take him out now.
No?
They're not heading towards the city, though.
But they
I
are
don't know.
traveling on the road.
They just crossed the road. They simply used the road for conveniency for us a little bit. They're heading off the road now.
They
What's the wisdom save in regards to saved in regards to Melissa?
Shooting a bow.
Yeah.
Vader holds. She doesn't do anything.
I know it's a pointless fight.
Mhm.
They're not heading in the direction we're going. They're not heading in the direction we came from. They're heading in their own direction.
Hey,
Fair.
fun isn't pointless.
You're not
It's what
getting
you're
paid.
doing. Yeah.
And the person Will would know that they don't have carry money of any kind.
They're free folk, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's not gonna do anything.
Don't cause trouble with them, and they won't cause trouble with you.
Fair enough.
They're also too stupid to know magic, so I don't know. They're not a threat.
Wait. Just because you don't know magic doesn't mean that you're stupid. What the hell does that mean, Will?
What? Sorry, I was lost in thought.
No, don't lie to me, old man.
Ooh.
You think that I'm just a dumb...
You know magic. Well, it was granted to you by.
I was gifted magic by my patron, but before that, what did you think of me?
You're a lovely
Fuckhead.
person. Absolutely charming to be around. Great personality.
That's like the kiss of death.
Vader doesn't say anything.
You're
Yeah,
a
sure.
good
Not
person.
gonna help Will dig himself out of that. Sure. That he's just digging himself.
Alright,
Whatever you say, Will.
Cyclopses are now passing by your current location. Pound, pound, stomp, stomp, pound, pound, stomp, stomp.
And they're gone.
All right.
Will drops a spell. I didn't mean anything by that, Phaedra. It was just bad to have a conversation about it whilst we were hiding.
Fair enough.
No, I do not think that you're stupid because you don't know magic.
I've been trying to be smarter, you know.
I've noticed, yes, actually.
Lifts her head up a little higher.
Mm-hmm. You're doing well. You're always improving yourself in ways that I cannot even imagine.
I know I wasn't the... I I sometimes act purely on emotion, and I'm trying to think things out a little bit ahead of time.
Reason why I said these people are too stupid to understand magic is that I simply cannot comprehend it. You can comprehend it at least.
Still very much left to learn.
Yes, but comprehending it is enough to know what magic is. Those fools wouldn't even understand a minor illusion.
True.
If I told them I created a copy of myself that wasn't real, they wouldn't understand.
No, I understand. No, you're fine. You're fine, Will. You're good.
Anyway, looks like we're in, as my ritual earlier told me. Danger, but not for us.
Uh-huh.
Magic boy.
Yeah.
Book magic. Ah. Back in my day, all you needed was a stick.
And walking.
Yeah, Faye just starts talking again.
These newfound wizards and their boxes.
In their buckuses.
Boxes. Inks and writing things down. What's wrong with keeping things orally? Oral traditions, you know?
Nothing's wrong.
Mike.
The cat is purring directly into the microphone. Sorry.
Hmm. Hey, Vivian,
What?
out of interest, where's your spellbook?
He's currently got several because didn't he also pick up the
Yeah, I have
spellbooks from the
several.
students?
Like,
Wow,
which,
you're a walking library.
which spell book?
Nerd.
I mean, I'm hoping to put most of these really low leveled spells into my own spell book, but why do you want to know where my spell book is?
No, I didn't think you carry each different book. I can't keep track of what is a spell book.
Well,
I
that's
thought you were just reading weird stories or something.
well, it's sort of the whole point.
Can't you just try to remember them?
I don't have to have my spell book out when I'm cast.
So, you get your magic from nature, Will. You get
Something
your
like that.
you get your magic from books, Viren.
Well, from studying.
Studying, yes, sorry. From learning. And then, like Shiori and myself, we were gifted it by some other being.
Yeah.
What other types of...
Some people are born with magic.
Like Ralph.
Mm, yeah,
Some people use instruments to cast spells.
like Ark.
Mm-hmm.
Some rely on their gods.
Like
Like
Rhiannon
Rhiannon.
did.
Yeah.
And some use their oath.
Oath?
Paladins.
Oh, like that bartender.
Oh, Viren, your brother. That's right.
All right.
Adler.
Oh,
The one good Winstar.
The one good Winston.
oh wow.
Well, it's true. He's the
Rude.
only one that's good. All the others are neutral or evil.
Chris, that's secret information. We know
It
this.
is hardly secret information.
Yeah,
It
I
was
know
ex-
Varen and Biddy are.
It was
you
it was
Hey,
exposed.
your information is incorrect. Thank you very much. There's a
No longer.
two. There are two
Oh.
with a good alignment. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
yeah. The new
Mhm.
That's right.
The brother that was
Someone who
rescued.
went to
Thank
hell
you
and came
very
back
much.
a better person.
No, he's neutral.
Oh, he's neutral, but still better.
Yeah, Vinny's neutral now.
He's gonna burn the local orphanage to make up for it.
Oh, jeez. It's just interesting where magic comes from.
Well, magic is all around in the world. It's just you have to attach yourself to it somehow. Sometimes you don't have a choice.
Yeah, I guess so.
So before you can even get to the forest that's in the distance, night has fallen.
Wow, this is a long, long way until we get to the forest.
Now, the good thing is that you do actually see the lights of a small village within walking distance before you need to stop for the evening.
Great. Now we need Hydak again.
I got it. She'll expend her second spell slot and make him invisible.
You think we can rest there, or do you want to keep going?
I mean, I'm okay with sleeping outside, but that's just me. But we can rest there if you want.
Mm.
I'll leave it up to y'all.
Usually along a road, if it's a village, they usually have some kind of a stable or something.
I wouldn't mind a nice ale and hot meal.
All right then. Let's have a look if there's a roadside tavern.
There is indeed. And in fact, it becomes more and more obvious the closer and closer you get, as the sound of music and laughter and faraway conversations can be heard the closer and closer you get to the building.
Mhm.
Ah, shucks, it seems like it's full. Guess we're sleeping out in the wilderness.
I don't think so, Will. It sounds like they're quite festive in there.
Yeah, well, yeah, all right. I was just thinking maybe it's full. Well, let's walk in. Cause some trouble.
As you get there, Urk definitely has to duck, and you find that the elves are probably slightly taller than this door as well, and also have to duck to get in.
Ah, my size building. Like it.
Right,
Yes.
it's one of the.
As you get in, you see that the majority of the customers inside, although you do spot at least a one wood elf at the bar, the majority of them appear to be halflings and gnomes.
What's up with this perfectly sized building?
They appear to be currently in the middle of some bardic music, which Urk secretly joins in with, and there's one area where a group is dancing. You see some halfling women and gnome women dancing with gnome and halfling men. People are giving the occasional looks your direction. That probably not used to seeing so many elves in one place.
Try to make way to the bartender and get some runes.
All right. You see a halfling man in front of you. He has a small pair of spectacles on his face, and he kind of pushes them up. And he smiles, and then he does a double take, and he says, Wow, I don't think I've ever had a dwarf in here before.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. Hi, I'm a dwarf. My name is Phaedra. I would like some rooms, please.
Oh, welcome, Phaedra. And rooms, you say? And he looks past you and says, "What? These elven folk are here with you?"
Yeah, 3 rooms if you could spare it.
Well, we've only got one room kind of sized for the elven folk. We could definitely fit you. We could definitely do 3 rooms, but yeah, the elven room costs a little bit more.
Oh, that's fine.
Alrighty then, that's good to know. Well, he thinks for a moment. Say, I imagine you're from somewhere far away, ain't you?
Oh, yeah. Do you deal in bugs?
Oh, you mean the local currency? Well, of course, everybody takes the local currency, but you're from out of town, right? You're from far off.
Yeah, we have gold and gems, but
No, gems ain't proper currency. Only the crown's supposed to have that, so they can turn it into proper currency. Um, well, what kind of coinage do you got?
I mean, I've got all sorts of coinage. I got gold, I got silver, I got copper. And she'll pull out a copper piece and slide it over.
Those look kind of nice, kind of nice. I guess you haven't gone through any of the major cities and gotten proper currency. I suppose I can let it go. Are you good with some chores, maybe?
Yeah, I can do some chores. What do you need done?
Well, we could probably use someone to muck out the stables. Probably use somebody to turn some rooms. Any of you know how to cook? Could always get some cooking done.
Yeah, I actually did a little bit of cook work in the order. How about this? I'll take care of all your chores. And just let my friends rest.
And you gonna give me some of that coin money you're talking about?
Yeah, how much would you like?
Well, I don't know what kind of currency these are.
Well, so this is copper. So this is
Yeah, they're all about copper, apparently.
Well, copper. Yeah, it kind of looks like some of the brown coins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we have silver here, and then we have gold.
Yeah,
So
it's all about having the copper, apparently, because all of the other ones are just counted in copper.
the silver.
So copper seems to be the valuable one.
The silver.
No, gold as well.
Does the silver equal the 10 coppers then?
Yeah, 10 of these equal 1 of these.
Okay, so here's
10 of these equal 1 of these.
I take it you don't understand our currency. All right, I'll tell you our currency. Our currency, you get the brown the brown coins, and you like shows your brown beetle coin. You got the green coins. So the next one, 10 of those browns equals 1 of those greens, and then you got the purple coins. He carefully shows you one of those, and like held it carefully in his hand. Also looks like a jeweled beetle. The purple coins, you get 10 of those green coins there, equals 1 of the purples. And then I don't got any, but if you get 10 of these purple ones together, you equal 1 pure white coin.
Yeah, so Vader will explain. It's like, okay, so the brown ones are the same amount. The green equals this color here for the silver. The purple equals the gold, and so all these coins are like equal value.
So then.
How much you charge in your beetle coins, just let me know and I'll give you in ours.
Yeah, let's see. So, he thinks for a moment. I'll run you 2 silver for the 2 normal rooms, and then unfortunately it'll be an extra 5 silver for the elven room.
Okay, she hands over. She'll hand over a gold.
Alrighty.
And she'll say drinks and food for everybody, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sounds good to me. And you're gonna come help do the chores, right?
Yeah. Let my friends
Alrighty
rest. I got it taken care of.
Okay then, that's good. Well, mighty pleased to have you here. Have a good night, and we'll get you some hard work done.
Fader will turn to the group and be like, "Here are the keys. You guys got food and drinks. I'm gonna head on back and do some chores for him, and I'll be up later."
And,
I'll help you.
and that's about where we'll be stopping for this week. As you guys are at a village that is size appropriate for someone like Will.
Long rest.
Yeah, and you guys will be getting a nice long rest.
New spells. New area. Jungle. Jungle.
We know.
Yes, 3 rooms, only one of them elf size. There are definitely more than that in the entire tavern, but there's only one elf size room available.
I need to remember to change into jungle spells.
Well, the
Oh, yeah,
forest. The jungle is to the south. The forest
Oh.
is northwest.
Okay, so it's a forest. All right, forest spells.
Yeah, we have a room for Urk, Lisa, and Win in the Varen. Will has his own room, thankfully. I'm sure he likes that.
Last room Will had any power over started growing a tree.